Hey everyone. Yeah, that LibCon Duopoly, that wasn't just a hashtag or sensationalized rhetoric used by PPC proponents or candidates or supporters. No, that's a genuine reflection of reality in this country. And all one really needs to do at the end of the day is just go look at the Liberal Party of Canada's platform or the Conservative Party of Canada's platform and see that, hey, darn, they look an awful lot alike. They resemble each other to the point where why are we even deciding to vote for one or the other? Why don't they just merge or amalgamate and form one major party in this country? Because they both represent the ruling establishment and they're basically two wings of the same bird. And that bird I would call a vulture because they've both been picking at the carcass of Canadians for decades. And they're now so deeply entrenched, they're now starting to chomp and gnaw on the bones of Canadian culture. And there's not going to be much left if we don't start opposing it soon. Headline out of CBC News, Politics, updated. Scheer vows to fight for his job. Picks former Liberal MP Leona Aleslev as his deputy. Frontbench Tories announced as debate continues over fate of Scheer's leadership. This being reported by Kathleen Harris, November 28th, 2019. So there you have it, folks. I'm sure you've already heard it so far. But yeah, Scheer is picking a former Liberal MP to be his deputy minister. Like I say, LibCons, the LibCon Duopoly, yeah, that's very real and undeniable. Conservative leader Andrew Scheer is vowing to fight for his job after a bruising electoral defeat and has picked his new deputy leader, a former Liberal MP who crossed the floor to join his party. Toronto area MP Leona Aleslev was picked for the high-ranking job more than 1 year after she left the governing Liberals over their handling of the economy, foreign affairs, and what she called inadequate military funding. Leona was a former Liberal MP who came to our side in the last Parliament because she believed in my vision and the Conservative vision for Canada, Scheer said in a news conference Thursday morning in Ottawa. She represents a diverse GTA, Greater Toronto Area, riding, and I will depend on her to help hold the government to account while I'm on the road and to help expand our party in Ontario. I know she is more than fit for the task, and I'm honored to have her on board. So anyways, folks, I won't tie up too much time with this video. I'll place a link to this article in the description of the video below. But Liberals crossing the floor to the Conservative Party, and the Conservative Party, under the leadership of Andrew Scheer, picking her as the deputy leader. Like I say, what a perfect example of that LibCon duopoly that people like myself have been trying to say or suggest for quite a while now. Or definitely in regards to the election process. Like I say, when I watched how this whole 2019 election thing played out on the federal stage, yeah, Canadians had a choice of a continuation of top-down authoritarian central planning in terms of governance in this country. The only difference is, did you want it to come with a blue background or a red background? Because, like I say, they're both two sides of the same coin. They both represent top-down authoritarianism, central planning, the destruction of the free market, and hyper-regulation in terms of our social or economic transactions or interactions. And the only way we're ever going to get out from underneath this kind of mess, this kind of top-down authoritarian bureaucracy, is to deny either the libs or the cons their ability to dominate the government structure or the system in this country. If you want true liberty, if you respect freedom, well, at the very least acknowledge you're not going to get that from either side of that LibCon duopoly. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.